Right, hello there Year 3 and 4, it's me Mr. A with story time and chapter 11 of The Count of Monte Cristo. Chapter 11 entitled Challenge at the Opera. 2 days later, in Paris, Albert Mondego stormed into the office of his friend Beauchamp. He waved a newspaper at the journalist. "Have you read this?" "I haven't got a newspaper, otherwise I'd do that." Beauchamp's face darkened as he read the report. The newspaper called Albert's father a traitor. It claimed to have evidence proving that years ago Fernand surrendered a Greek fortress to enemy Turks for money. That was how Fernand made his fortune. "Where is your father now?" Beauchamp asked Albert. "Soldiers are searching for him all over Paris," Albert said. "You have friends at this paper, Beauchamp. Find out what evidence they have." Soon after, Beauchamp returned. He had a worried frown on his face. "The newspaper received a document," he told Albert. "It is the contract agreeing the surrender of the fortress to the Turks. Albert, it is signed by your father." "It is a fraud," Albert insisted. "Some unknown enemy is acting against my father." "Not unknown," Beauchamp said. "My friend at the newspaper knew exactly who gave him the document. Albert, it was the Count of Monte Cristo." The pair raced to the Paris Opera House, where Albert knew the Count would be that evening. He pushed through the crowds and stormed down the aisle to where the Count sat, sipping champagne. "I demand an explanation," Albert said. "An explanation?" the Count replied. "At the opera? Surely this is not the place, my friend." "You are no friend of mine, Count. Are you an enemy of my father?" A gasp echoed around the stalls. Everyone watched as the Count rose. His glare was so fierce that Albert stepped back in fright. You can see his fierce glare there. Fierce. "I am," the Count said. "Well, I demand to know why," Albert replied. "I cannot tell you." "Then I challenge you to a duel. We will meet tomorrow morning with pistols. Good day, sir." With that, Albert turned and strode away. The Count straightened his coat and returned to his seat, as if he wasn't remotely bothered by Albert's attack. But he was. He had given the document to the newspaper, but in the hope that Fernand would challenge him to a duel, not Albert. Perhaps, though, this was a better revenge. He planned to kill Fernand, but if Fernand wouldn't fight, he would kill his son instead. On stage, the curtain rose and the final act began. I think we're near to the final act. Well, no, a couple of chapters left. Right, I'll be back again tomorrow with chapter 12, Duel in the Park. Right, we move towards the thrilling conclusion of The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.